So Apple Maps has done it to us again. It has given us the most direct route between... What was the last place we had coffee at? Started with D.
D or B?
You're right, it might have been B.
It was B.
About an hour inland from Bateman's Bay, we just had coffee. And this was the way to get to Cooma. And the road started off all right, but we've been on this this dirt for a while now. Luckily, it's not too slippery considering the weather, but it has taken us some beautiful countryside. Have a look at that.
The thing that I've noticed though is like we're quite accustomed to seeing the unfortunate roo or two on the side of the road, but here is wombat land.
Wombats, yeah, lots of wombat
Carcasses.
roadkill. Yeah. Oh, look at this around here. There.
This is just beautiful. And then we've got the view down the side of the mountain. Very windy road. I mean, we have a look at the, around the mountain.
We'll be coming round the mountain when we come.
Yeah.
Toot toot. I've just looked in the rear vision mirror, and the front of Tia is covered in this mud.
Oh, great.
Oh dear. You could probably, if you went the camera
Yeah.
in the mirror, you could probably see it. That's good.
Yeah, not real well, I don't think. Oh, but it's so pretty.
Yeah, so we drove through some mud on the way here. How bad is the back going to be? Yeah, not too bad. You got what you need?
I put that on the ground to stand on it so I can reach.
Oh, right. As you do. So we've arrived at our HipCamp here, and when I booked this, I figured, oh, it'd be nice to have views over the valley like that. Except that we're completely exposed to the wind, so we've got to try and position ourselves here. So we've got a bit of as much of a windbreak as we can under the van. Look, there's a couple of chairs and a fireplace up here, which might be nice if the weather was a bit better. That door's shut. Alright, are you suitably rugged up? Alright, let's juggle this thing around and see how we go. Okay, well, camp is set up, mostly. It's cold.
Straighten your hat.
It's cold. Oh dear, I've lost feeling in extremities, I think. So this is basically there's a bit of the wind is coming from that way. The wind and weather's coming from that way. Now at the campsite there was these timber chairs, and they were tipped over on their side over near the fireplace here. We thought we'll sort of try and utilise them as a little bit of a windbreak to reduce the amount of wind that comes underneath the van overnight. It's not too windy at the moment. It's sort of, you know, we've got a steady drizzle, but the rain's dried off. And so we've got, you know, chairs and everything. You sorted out in there?
No.
I'll put the heater on in a minute. So we've got this thing pegged out. They're not predicting super strong winds here tonight. We've sort of, you know, Jindabyne's far enough away from the coast, I think, for us to not have the worst of it. Not like it's going to be on the coast tonight. So now, in my infinite wisdom, I picked this spot thinking, oh yeah, top of the hill, the views will be nice. and they kind of are, but we also don't really have any protection from the wind or the weather either. So we might. I don't even know which way west is here, but because it's so grey, I have no idea. Right, so we're about to leave camp to head up to the snow. You lay it up.
I am cold averse.
I think you can get about 5 or 6 layers there. I think
I've got this big guy, then I've got that big guy, then I've got that big guy.
Jumper.
Then I have one thermal, and then I have another thermal.
Okay. Well, I think you should be okay.
Well, I'm from Rockhampton. Give me a break.
I've got 3 layers on at the moment, and another in the bag just in case. But it's raining here, which means it's probably snowing up there. Let's go check it out. So how you feeling? I'm going to walk under this drippy bit of water. So these chairlifts are still operating. It's a bit cold here. You're getting ready to throw snowballs. You are hopeless. You get out from behind the shelter of the building there, and it's a bit full on. What's this bloke doing? Oh, smoothing that out nicely. Oh, what are you doing there? Oh, you're putting snowman, right. Understood. Well, it's kind of a snowman. Kind of snowman.
Just put a head on it when it's done.
Yeah, it's one pre-made, isn't it? A little head. That's sort of better, I think. Sideways up this. So I've had enough of the outdoorsy and found a warm table inside. Well, the table's, I guess, not warm, but it's warm in here.
So the weather app said it felt like -6 outside.
Yep. Because of like 50 kilometre-hour wind gusts or something.
58 kilometre, yes.
The gusts were 58 k's, yeah.
Yeah, so...
It's, you can see the flags are going off. So yes, we've decided to get inside.
The worst thing though is you go outside and you get rained on with the glasses, can't see anything. So you go inside so you can see something. You clean your glasses, but they fog up. So you've got rain and fog.
You're still going inside and outside.
I've got to stop wearing glasses.
Hey, oh, well, that's another option.
Oh, and then I take them off, then I walk and stick.
These windows are really starting to mist up a bit too. It's a bit hard to see out.
Yeah, that's because we're in here.
Anyway. Anyway, it's nice and comfy in here. So I'll have some lunch. You've got a cocktail on the way, a lemon drop martini or something. Something like that.
Sounds all right to me.
They've got a locally made IPA called Mountain something. Mountain Taste, Mountain View, Mountain something.
Perisher?
Mountain something IPA. And we'll see if we're brave enough to go back outside again.
Oh, but I mean, walking around out there is so slushy.
Because it's been raining this morning. So we figured out mountain culture. Cheers. Cheers. Gotta be careful we don't get the salt in your glass over there.
Ooh.
That's actually pretty good too. Where did they make this? Katoomba. Okay, from Katoomba. Oh, Katoomba. Not Jindabyne. Katoomba. So I guess it is from a mountain, just not from this mountain. That's right. I'm sure I've seen that at Dan Murphy's too, just quietly. I think so. So the weather's changing a lot here. It's moving from, I wouldn't say it gets sunny, but it's moving from not raining to a little bit of sunshine peeking through. Wow.
You call that?
I can see the outline of the sun. We're getting a little bit of solar out of it. Back to rain again, which it just did. And now it stopped raining again. Oh, hey, look. Blue sky that way. And the wind is coming from that direction, so we're in for a little... Oh, look, there's shadows. Anyway, we kind of still need to cook. Now, one thing we haven't really ever got solved properly is weatherproofing the kitchen area a little bit. We've sort of experimented with a couple of things. Haven't really got there yet. But just as a quick MacGyver solution, so I grabbed this awning that comes with it. And I've just put it in the edge of that and run that around there, and I've clipped it up there and clipped it there, and then we've put just a tent pole into that corner there to give us something to clip here too, which is, oh, there's a bit of a gap up through there, but we might have to put another clip there, but that's a kind of a bit of a shield. I did park it this way because the wind is coming from that way, and it's a cold wind. So we figured that we would want our living area here on the shaded side of the wind, the leeward side, isn't it? If I think I'm getting my naval terms correct, or my nautical terms. So that might get us out of jail, just so we can get a little bit of cooking done before we then get back inside there where the heater is.
Put my head around the corner, it's too cold.
It really is. So, okay, so what are we doing here?
Just going to do some deviled snags.
Yep.
I
haven't cleaned up the coffee making mess yet either.
No, that's okay, we can work around it. But I'm just going to do the prep first, and then I think we'll just cook everything rather than just doing the sausages first and then...
Well, it means all we have to do a bit later is heat it up, isn't it, if we need to?
Unless we just do a big lunch.
Unless we just do a big lunch. It's possible.
I'm thinking that might be an easier one, and then we can just have a lighter dinner.
The other tricky thing is we've got, between the three of us, we've got 3 different weather apps. And
Between the 3 of us?
Between
Is there something I don't know about?
between you, me, myself, and I, between the 2 of us, we have 3 different weather apps, which are all giving us 3 different forecasts for this afternoon. So I don't know what's going to happen.
I don't like the one that said -1.
No, the the Bureau of Meteorology app is telling us that it'll be -1 at 7 a.m. tomorrow. And I guess that's assuming that the sky clears up. Oh, look at that, which it is. Blue sky moving this way. Those clouds are actually moving quite fast. So yeah, if it does clear up, then we're in for a frosty morning. But another app tells us we're in for thunderstorms at 3 p.m. So 2 extremes. Who knows? So that's a bit of a sad-looking capsicum, but that's right. Onion, couple of martinis.
And I'll only use... That's not a cucumber.
That's zucchini.
Zucchini. Garlic.
And you found some extra garlic.
Yep. And I will need to get in there and get the gravy powder at some point.
Is that in one of these green-lidded doohickeys?
Yeah, the little ones.
All right.
Okay, let's see if we can...
Oh, first one I grabbed. How good is that? I don't know how all this is going to come through. Lynn has gone and labelled up all these little containers. Makes it easier for simpletons like me to figure out what's in what.
Because I'd say get the salt in and grab the sugar. Not completely.
Not quite that bad.
Okay. Just...
What is it at the moment, do you know?
Cold?
Cold.
Oh, that's better.
That's better. Thank you. So, our last full day of Jindabyne today. This will be our 3rd night tonight. And the other nights haven't been, well, they've been cold, but they haven't been like minus degrees cold because of it's been overcast and rainy the whole time we've been here. Well, so it's felt colder, I think.
Yeah, it has, but we've just taken to using the
let me just tip that back a wee bit.
The hot water bottles. And honestly, once you get comfortable in bed and you're warmed up, the Tucana is holding her heat.
Yeah, they're pretty well insulated, aren't they?
Very well insulated. Yes, okay, so there's a bit of condensation in the morning, but we still pop the windows and the hatch. So we've still got airflow.
Yeah. The other thing I've seen or read people doing is putting the sort of the matting stuff underneath the mattress to keep it off the timber base, just to allow some circulation there as well. Stuff you can get from Bunnings apparently, which we may need to consider if we're going to keep doing these cold weather trips.
Well, that's a decision first. We've survived this one so far.
So far.
Just hope we can get down the hill from here.
This driveway is a little hairy. Don't have any video footage of
I'll video you go down tomorrow.
Of the trips up, but during our exit tomorrow, yeah, you're going to stand outside the car anyway, so
yeah,
we'll see what sort of footage we get of that. But it's a bit of a steep drive to get up here. And I mean, if it was dry, it wouldn't be a problem. Just take it easy. But because it's been drizzling the whole time, it's just a top layer of dirt on the driveway. The track to get up here is just slushy as. Yeah, quite slippery. I don't think we've driven in a straight line any of the times we've entered or exited it. It's always been a little bit hairy.
Okay, are they nearly done? A little bit to go.
Yeah. Slowly. I'm not sure how long it's going to be before I edit and upload this, but today's the 3rd of July, and we're on the tail end of that big cyclone bomb storm thingy that was hitting the New South Wales coast. So last weekend we were in Sydney, and really good weather, like sunny, beautiful. And on Monday we stayed at just a caravan park in Bateman's Bay. And Monday was, well, it was drab and overcast, but apparently Tuesday night was the worst of the nights. But yeah, the coast has had it pretty bad. But here, I think we're just sort of getting the edge of it. You know, it's been windy and it's been rainy, but not like damaging amounts of wind and rain. So I think we sort of got that timing just kind of right. Just got off the coast in just a nick of time.
Rejecting the cold.
What's it doing? Oh.
Okay.
Oh, man, it's raining again.
Yep.
Alrighty. Is that empty? No, it's got to go back in the fridge.
No, I was going to see if you wanted any butter.
Oh, okay.
Did you get a knife for the butter?
Not yet, no. Alright, we'll give these guys a try.
Yep.
Alrighty. See you later. -1, oh, trying to find a pocket for my hands, -1 this morning here at Jindabyne. The sun's just popped out behind me now, you can see that there. Fair bit of frost and ice on everything, sort of to be expected. But we have a blue sky. Like, it's been pretty miserable, to be honest, here weather-wise the last couple of days. Overcast and rainy, which is not much fun in this sort of temperature. But looks like it's going to be a perfect day here today. I'm just wandering down this way. This is the wrong camera for this, but if I turn around there, I might take, I'll get the other camera out in a minute and take some different shots, but you can see the snow peaks there in the distance. And when I say in the distance, they're not actually that far away. But that's the rest of the valley where we're staying. We have to navigate our way down that slope when we pack up later this morning. And there we are up there. We're boiled? Oh, good. That's a good sign. That means coffee's about ready. So that's where we've got to get to. That's the driveway, which you can see is pretty steep, and being dirt after all the weather we've had, it's really slippery. So I'm thinking through this path here, there's still a lot of vegetation in this section here, or relatively, but at least coming down through this part, there's all this longer grass here that can hopefully help me with a bit of traction. Anyway, we've dropped the air pressure on all the tyres, so we'll give it a go, I guess. I'm going to hike back up the hill now.
So I'm walking down the hill, so I can video Jason coming down the hill. And this is the hill, but I think he's actually going to be going off-road over there, because the last couple of attempts we've gone down this hill, we've sort of aimed for that tree over there. Yeah, there. Just a quick stop. That's it. Pardon?
15 degrees. Where are you pointing your camera?
At our tyre tracks from the last one. Oh, look at that. Wonderfully uneventful. I love that. And now we'll spend the next 20 minutes pumping the tyres up. So is that fun?
Never in doubt. Did that just turn off? I heard a noise.
Oh, it's still flashing.
Hey, it is too. Must have been the car. Yeah, never in doubt. Amazing what happens when you let the tyres down a bit, hey?
Yeah, and go off-road.
And go off-road.
So we've come down that wonderful big hill and we stopped at the bottom. And now we stand around for the next half hour or so while we put air back in the tyres.